Let's face it, dating a narcissist is never easy. It is a roller coaster ride of emotions. At one point, you're at the top of the world, and the next, you mean nothing to them. But luckily for the unfortunate partners, there is a pattern and a way to stop if your significant other is a narcissist. Hello and welcome to our channel. Today, we are going to tell you about the 10 warning signs that your partner is a narcissist. So, let us begin. Number 1. Charming and romantic, at least in the beginning. Many narcissists have the ability to come across as captivating and beautiful, particularly in the first phases of a relationship, when they're attempting to win you over with their charm and charisma. They use charisma to pick your interest, flattery to make you feel special, seduction, flirting, gifts, dinners, getaway, sex, etc., to lift you off your feet, and coercion to get you to give them what they want. Like a master salesperson, they use all these techniques to get what they want from you. Although there is nothing fundamentally wrong with being charming, romantic, or a good lover, the narcissist cultivates these characteristics in order to utilize others. He or she doesn't really care about you, just what he or she can get out of you, often to fulfill an inner emptiness due to the inability to create true intimacy. Number 2, they thrive on compliments. It is possible for narcissists to give off the impression that they're extremely confident in themselves, but the majority of narcissists actually have very low self-esteem. As a result, they have a high demand for praise, and if they believe that they're not receiving sufficient amounts of it, they will actively seek it out. They will ask questions such as, "Do you think this looks nice on me?" and patiently wait for your actual responses to the questions. In addition to giving a positive response, narcissists have a tendency to surround themselves with extremely empathetic people who are able to boost their self-esteem by showering them with admiration and compliments. Someone who genuinely has a healthy sense of self-esteem will not rely only on you or anybody else to help them feel better about themselves. Number 3, they gaslight you. The manipulative psychological technique known as gaslighting is frequently utilized in abusive and controlling relationships, including those in which one partner suffers from a narcissistic personality disorder. In the psychological manipulation known as gaslighting, one partner tricks the other into believing that they're mad and that their perception of reality is incorrect. For instance, a narcissist can engage in abusive behavior and then try to persuade their partner that the abusive behavior never took place. A narcissist may sometimes refer to their spouse as crazy and assert that any issues that arise in the relationship are the result of the partner's mental instability. Number 4, lack of reliability. Comparing a person's actions and statements is yet another method for determining whether or not they are a narcissist. Many narcissists are unreliable and fail to follow through on their commitments. This can include consistently not showing up for scheduled appointments or breaching commitments and agreements made on a regular basis. A lack of reliability can also manifest itself in the form of emotional instability, such as being there for you one minute and then disappearing the next. If you see a pattern of inconsistency between what your spouse says and what she or he actually does, you may be dealing with a narcissist. Narcissists tend to have a gap between what they say and what they do. Number 5, lack of long-term friends. The majority of narcissists don't have many or any true long-lasting friends. Simply put, people become disinterested in them over time. If you look closely at their friendships, you will probably find that they primarily consist of enemies, acquaintances, and people they occasionally hang out with but talk negatively about behind their backs. This may indicate that they have trouble maintaining connections, even platonic ones, and that they get angry when you want to get out with your friends. They may make accusations such as, You don't spend enough time with them. You like your friends more than you like me. Or your friends have defects. Consider this. How does your partner act towards someone when they don't need anything from them? Does your significant other have any lifelong friends? Number 6, constantly puts others down. Some narcissists frequently criticize others for increasing their own desirability and acceptance while maintaining a facade of superiority and masking hidden uneasiness and inadequacy. They may criticize lesser co-workers, incompetent managers, clueless pals, and flawed former relatives as their targets. The narcissist may put on a charm offensive and woo you with lots of compliments in the early stages of a relationship. However, even at this point, be aware of your date's seemingly innocent, passive-aggressive jokes and remarks about your background, physical characteristics, outfit preference, use of time, and priorities at home and at work. Think about whether your date's comments are realistic or merely an expression of her selfish wish for you to change for the better. Number 7, overly critical and put you down. Your partner may be a narcissist if they make you feel less than positive about yourself, and it's because of what they say to you or how they treat you. For instance, if your partner rolls their eyes at anything you say, they might not be directly insulting you, but they probably are non-verbally. They can respond, "You're too sensitive," or "You're too emotional," if you question their actions. Such put-downs frequently appear as teasing, but it is actually concealed animosity. For instance, you could feel like hiding beneath the table if someone at the party or dinner with friends tells a funny story about something you said or did. Number 8, lack of commitment to a serious relationship. It may be a cause for concern if you and your partner have been seeing each other for a significant amount of time, but your partner is unwilling to make a long-term commitment to the relationship. There could be a number of factors contributing to a lack of commitment on the part of a spouse. Some of them are really sensible and should be given significant thought. On the other hand, some people can be extremely self-centered. The desire of a narcissist to maintain the status quo with you and reap the pleasures of closeness while keeping an eye out for other, possibly more eligible, in the narcissist's view, prospects is what distinguishes a narcissist's lack of commitment from other types of people's lack of commitment. Number 9, they hog the conversation. Narcissists enjoy boasting grandly about their own successes and accomplishments. They brag about how much better and smarter they are than everyone else, which helps them to appear more confident than they actually are. Because of this, narcissists frequently overstate their skills and exaggerate their accomplishments in those tales to win the admiration of others. Many people enjoy talking about themselves, but when the conversation is exclusively about them, or when they avoid talking about you, you may be speaking to a narcissist. What happens when you talk about yourself, you could ask? Do they ask for further inquiries? Are they enthusiastic? Or do they try to dominate the conversation with themselves? Number 10, rule breaker and boundary violator. The narcissist frequently takes pleasure in getting away with breaking rules and social norms, such as cutting online, chronically under-tipping, stealing office supplies, breaking multiple appointments, or disobeying traffic laws. Narcissists have the attitude that they are entitled to have all of their demands satisfied, which means that they will not care about the boundaries you set for them. They don't care how it affects you, or if it interferes with any other aspect of your life. If they want something from you, and they will do whatever it takes to get it. You may, for instance, explain to them that you're unable to take phone calls while you're working unless it is an absolute necessity to do so. Even if you make an effort to set up this boundary, a narcissistic spouse will continue to cross it, despite your best efforts, since they believe they have the right to communicate with you anytime they choose. Now, if your partner exhibits any of the signs that we have mentioned above that, it means you have the reason to be concerned. Consult a professional, and if the verdict comes out that they are a narcissist, then for the sake of your mental health, get out of there as soon as you can. So that is all the time we had today, folks. I hope this video was informative for you. Do not forget to subscribe to our channel and do hit the bell icon to remain updated about all our future videos. Till then, see ya!